Hello, everyone. Terrence here with Hollywood Already Did It, and this weekend has been the Comic Con at Home experience. And via the Comic Con at Home experience, we've been getting some trailers and some interviews and some vlogs. It's been an interesting thing that we've had to roll with for all us comic nerds that normally abscond upon San Diego right now. But we're rolling with the punches. There have been some trailers that have dropped this weekend, so I'm going to give you thoughts on a few of them in the next couple of videos. My first one is going to be the new show starring Kiefer Sutherland called The Fugitive, only on Quibi, and I'll give you my thoughts right after the jump. Real quick, if you haven't already, go ahead and like, share, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell below. Anytime we have something, you will be among the first to know about it. Now, let's dive into this new show. So, I gotta tell my age. I am 38, going on 39 in a month. Who knows? Time's a construct. None of that matters anymore. I say that to say that Quibi is something that I have absolutely no idea about. I know it is for a younger demographic, a streaming service that is built for like 10-minute episodes or shorter, that give you content that you can kind of just consume and move on really quickly. Sort of like the YouTube experience, but more in a specific service just for that. I don't know how well it's going right now because unfortunately it launched at a time when people weren't on the go as much because everybody's been sort of stuck at home. So I'm not sure how this launch has happened. I don't know. I have to get in under the hood one of these days and kind of just dive into Quibi and take a trial and just see what it's all about. But I say that to say that they've been spending a lot of money on content for shows with Chance the Rapper and now a new show called The Fugitive with Kiefer Sutherland. They're spending some money. So the budgets for these shows look huge. I just don't know if they're getting the return on investment like they thought. But the new trailer for The Fugitive starring Boyd Holbrook and Kiefer Sutherland has finally dropped. And let's go ahead and take a look at it, all right? All right, let's go ahead and start this bad boy up now.
Today, 6 months to the day, you've been out of prison, my man.
You know you're rock bottom when your parole officer's your best friend.
Trust me, I'm never doing anything that'll make me go back to prison again.
So, for my young folks who are on Quibi and don't know, The Fugitive is a show that has existed in 1963 and had a film in the 90s and is now back again, apparently. It looks like an updated version of that. Doesn't seem like they're playing the same characters, but the concept is the same. Someone is released from prison.
Son of a bitch, that's Mike Farrow.
Someone is released from prison who believes that they are around something that happens bad. It is believed that they are the perpetrators and they're on the run. That's basically the concept. It's a little worse now when you have the digital, that stuff can visually spread so quick.
I want to fix everything. I just need to figure out what's going on.
I've been set up.
Mike, what are you gonna do?
I'm going after who did it.
And then he goes out. It's pretty much the same style of The Fugitive.
He is currently at large and armed.
Look, if you're being The Fugitive, though, you're being chased by Jack Bauer, I don't see this going well for you.
In every encounter, he used to be shot on sight. We're gonna take him down.
Innocent men don't run.
I'm just wondering if you're 100.
Not another word.
There's gonna be another bombing. I need to stop.
I gotta say, this production value looks insane for a show that's only doing 10-minute episodes.
I'm not going back to prison again for something I didn't do.
New episodes every day. Yeah, and see, again, I also don't know the release schedule for Quibi. So if anybody who actually has Quibi and is a fan of this channel or is just catching this video, can you let me know exactly how Quibi works? Do they release a new episode every day? And if so, then I'm curious to... It looks like this was shot as far as being a feature-length film, and they're just going to cut it up into a bunch of 10-minute episodes, which I don't know how I would like to consume that. I'm already sort of half and half on the let me binge everything when I can aspect of things, and this idea of I need to come back because you're cutting the film up into 10-minute episodes seems a little problematic or troublesome to me. I even had an issue with Mandalorian. I feel like Mandalorian would have been better if they just gave it to me in a 3-hour or 2-hour block as opposed to these 25 to 30-minute segments. But I will say this: no matter how I feel about the way that they're delivering the content, I think that looks phenomenal. I think you got a show that a big action show that I think this network or this new streaming device sort of needs. I believe you had the show with Chance the Rapper, which is a version of Punk. You had all these reality shows and these documentaries, but you didn't have something that was that the folks who like primetime television comedies could actually grab or hold on to. What's interesting though is that they're going for a younger demographic with Quibi. I don't think this show caters to that. So I'm now wondering, are they readjusting who they're trying to go after with Quibi, or if this is just like, all right, look, let's try something new and see what happens. Kiefer Sutherland's still dealing with these things where time and segments become part of what his shows are about. But I think this looks good. I don't know if it's enough for me to get Quibi as long term, but I would definitely, when this comes out, I'll definitely give it a trial. Those are my thoughts. What do you guys think about it? Go ahead and leave your comments in the comments below. If you haven't, you can follow us on Twitter at HollywoodADI, or you can hit me up on email at HollywoodAlreadyDidIt@gmail.com. We also have a podcast with the same name that is on Google Podcasts, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, anywhere that plays podcasts. We're there. This last episode, we talked all about X-Men and their new anniversary, the original X-Men, 2000, and the anniversary, the 20th year anniversary that we've just had. You can check that out anywhere the podcasts are played. But that's it for now. I'll be back a little later with another of the mini trailers that came out here at Comic-Con at Home. All right, everyone stay safe and be well.